I'm ready. Good evening, Carol John shoppers. I am tired. I'm here with tired and tired and tired behind the camera. Ben, John Shear, Andrea, and Kyle welcoming you to Tuesday night after moving the store twice in 2 days.
Yay!
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Books are heavy.
They are.
Yeah, but everything looks fresh and fantastic and clean, and we're doing a lot of other stuff, ideas we came up with while moving that are going to freshen up the store over the next couple of weeks, which is awesome because we have some stuff coming up. First of all, First of all, Black Friday, we're extending our sale like we normally did, like we did the past couple of years. It's going to be the weekend of the 24th, 25th, and 26th of November, so that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All back issues are going to be half off. All toys and action figures are going to be 20% off, including statues, and everything else in the store, including supplies, are going to be 10% off. So at least a 10% discount on everything, if not half off when you get to the back issues, which is cool because somehow these guys found time to process more back issues in the last couple of days. I don't even know where they were. So there's new back issues out. We've got some new half off trades. We'll show you the box when we get up here. And that's going to be great. So that's weekend of the 24th, 25th, 26th. On the 26th, you should come visit Andrea, Misty, and I at Genghis Khan at the Pivot Center. We are going to be there to celebrate all of these small press and zine and local artist wares in town. It's a really great time. It's a really fun Sunday. It's a really cool time to meet the artists face to face. We know a lot of people there, and we're really excited to hang out. And then we have the art show for our Christmas party coming up. If you're going to do art for that, we have blank covers available. Come and get them. Thank you, Kyle. And then art is due back for that on the 11th. The theme this year is fantastic. It's DC versus Marvel, or Marvel versus DC, depending on who you're rooting for. So run with that. Do a great cover. Let's keep the streak alive of putting me on one of the covers. I was on a cover last year. Let's do it 2 in a row.
That was a good one.
And then our Christmas party is on Saturday, December 16th, which seems kind of early, but we're not trying to take up everybody's Christmas plans on the 23rd, which is the next Saturday. So Saturday the 16th, Christmas party at the shop. There will be the opportunity to use a 50% off coupon during that party on any one thing in the store. Any. That includes huge action figure sets. That includes the My Hero Academia. That includes back issues, whatever, 50% off one thing. So that's rad. And that takes us almost to the end of the year.
Yeah.
Right? Which is good, because if I didn't mention it before, I'll mention it now. I'm tired. Let's do first appearances, unless anybody has anything to add, and then we'll do some new stuff. We've got some great stuff on the table. This is episode 182, so we picked a very bleak cover with Tony Stark sleeping or dead on it. Because. But yeah, first appearances. We got 3 Marvel and 2 DC. Peach Momoko's Star Wars Visions is the first appearance of a relatively unnamed, because it's almost a silent issue, new Sith Lord, Sith representative. Very good, creepy issue. That's cool. We'll get to that on the table. Ghost Rider number 20 is the first appearance of a character named Moonchild, which was noted as probably a temporary character, which is even funnier after you read the book. Then we got Black Panther. They have a new Wakandan king, king-type figure in here. World's Finest Teen Titans number 5 is the first appearance of the Anti-Titans.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Outsiders has 2 first appearances. You got the Digger, which is a planetary reference and very cool. And then also the Third Man, which is like a reference to villain in there. So yeah, first appearances galore. Come on, Coffee, let's go down here. All right, the aforementioned box of new half-off graphic novels. We had a wonderful trade-in last week, so they are marked half-off on the table. We got $5 graphic novels next to that. A few new back issues over here, and a few new back issues over here. You'll start seeing more of those because some collections came in, which is great. But this whole side of the table is Marvel, so we'll get started with some Marvel collections. An omnibus that I know someone in the room is excited about.
Woo!
Blade, the early years omnibus, all the early first appearances of our favorite Daywalker. The most recent Alien miniseries, Thaw by Declan Shelvey, is completely collected there. I think it's all 5 issues in the annual. Spider-Man, this is volume 2, Who is Spider-Boy, in paperback. You got Daredevil and Elektra, this is volume 3. Yep. Amazing Spider-Man ongoing series, the Doc Ock storyline, or the verse Doc Ock storyline, that leads into Superior Spider-Man. So if you're into it, read this. That's volume 7 in the ongoing.
Marvel Multiverse role-playing game has a Kang expansion, which is very cool, big old hardcover. Andrew's super excited because Ed Pisker's complete X-Men Grand Design in paperback is out.
If you want it in a smaller format to fit on your bookshelves, that's the one to get. It's got all 3 volumes in it.
Cool. And then right above that, you got an epic collection with Star Wars. This is The Empire, Volume 8. Speaking of Star Wars, a bunch of it this week. Star Wars Mandalorian number 6. That'll be your cover A. This will be your colorful cover B. And then we've got cover C, the concept variant. Above that, Dark Droids is on number 4 of 5. So that's the penultimate issue there amongst all the tie-ins. And then Dr. Aphra, speaking of, a tie-in with Dark Droids, number 38. And then the edge of the table gets us Peach Momoko, Star Wars Visions. It's a one-shot story, all written and drawn by Peach Momoko, featuring an ancient Sith civilization tie-in thing.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's super creepy from like page 2.
Yeah.
And then Stan Sakai did a variant. Very cool. That's cover B. And then our cover C, lastly on this row. Non-superhero stuff gets us one more thing. A new Alien miniseries. What do you know? It's like they planned it. Starting here, also by Declan Shelby, so he's continuing where he left off. That's number 1. We got cover B, and a face hugger, and then cover C, which is awesome. Awesome. Immortal Thor is rolling right along there on issue number 4. I think it's a new story arc, if I'm not mistaken. And then Moon Knight Knight's End variant for that, and a 1 in 25 variant next to it. Black Panther, the aforementioned first appearance, is on number 6. We've got the Knight's End variant, which is actually very creepy.
So cool.
And then a 1 in 25 for that one. Daredevil in their current ongoing Ramita cover. Woohoo! Number 3. And then we've got cover B for that one next to it. Am I moving too fast?
Not at all.
Cool beans. Red Goblin trucking along at number 10 for their ongoing series.
It is the final issue.
Oh, cool. Cool. And then Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy is on number 3 of 5, and it does bring back the Donny Cates creation of the Worthy Surfer, which is awesome. Maybe a little mishandled, but still very cool. Cover B for that one, also very purpley, so I'm a fan. Ghost Rider number 20, still love it. It's in the middle of a story arc. You got that first appearance of Moonchild. Again, hilarious, kind of worth it. With a cool backup story. There's our cover B. That's the Knight's End variant with Moon Knight. And then the backup story in this book features this other Ghost Rider character. So this will be your cover C. If you would like it, let us know. Fantastic Four is number 13. It's absolutely the best cover Alex Ross has ever done, period. He should quit. He should quit artwork. This is it. You've reached the top. Welcome to it. See you later, man. Hang it up. Doom's riding a dinosaur. We got a Knight's End variant for that one. Doom riding Doom, which is kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it a little too hard. And then Art Adams on with Galactus with a 1 in 25 variant. Spine-tingling Spider-Man is on issue number 2. It was easily as creepy as number 1.
That's a good creepy book.
The horror specialist claims.
Yes, says Andrea, which I believe wholeheartedly. And then Stormbreaker variant. That's pretty cool. Children of the Vault is on number 4 of 5, so that's the penultimate issue. Next to that, also another penultimate, Jean Grey, number 4 of 5. And then look, Kyle knows what he's doing. Number 4 of 5 for Alpha Flight, also a penultimate issue.
This is all Andrew.
Oh, my
I
bad.
didn't even
Oh, wait,
look at
keep
what's-
going.
Look at what's next to it.
Oh, and then Dark X-Men, we were shorted our cover A's, but this is number 4 of 5, the 1 in 25 variant for that.
And then look at the number of
Uh-oh.
the next one.
Astonishing Iceman. These shouldn't be on the table. We need these for people. Whoop, don't
Oh,
claim it.
never mind.
Don't claim it. Above that, Catwolf and the Howling Commandos, number 2 of 5, nowhere near penultimate.
You didn't want to go with number 4?
No, I'm messing it up. Well, I mean, we can't turn back time. Uncanny Avengers is on number 4 of 5, also a penultimate issue, so Marvel's wrapping some stuff up. You do get the identity of Captain Krakoa revealed, and I'm invested, so I was excited.
Nice.
Next to it, you got Rob Liefeld doing a variant, and cover B. Yep. Okay. And then Scalera doing the 1 in 25, which is really rad. But what's really important is the next row. So there's a new Deadpool one-shot. We've got Deadpool 7 Slaughters, which is easier to say now that I've said it 100 times. It is a week in the life of Deadpool. He has a murder a day, and it's fun. The first story is all about the multiverse and other versions of Deadpool. There's Gail Simone writing it. There's Rob Liefeld writing it. I think there's 5 or 6 different creators in here, all different artists. Greg Land does a story. But great one shot for Deadpool, $10. All Deadpool, hilarious, and then from Deadpool history of things too. So good concept, good execution, and cool covers. So that was your cover A. Next to it, you got Frank Miller doing a cover. Mr. Garson. Yep. And then is this Pacelli?
That's correct.
And Pacelli did this one, and I forget the last one. Torque did that cover. Above that, Blade number 5. Ooh. Look, we started and ended with Blade almost.
Yay.
But then the top of the Marvel table is Superior Spider-Man number 1, written by Dan Slott. He's bringing Superior back after the Doc Ock story arc in Amazing. And John Shear's our resident Spider-Man expert, so I'm going to pass it off to him.
So, yeah, if you read original Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock is missing pieces of it. He's trying to figure out those pieces, and it's also tying in with the whole Spider-Verse stuff because Spider-Boy plays a big part in it. And there's a backup story that takes place during the Superior Spider-Man run with Spider-Boy as well. Good story that has a great ending to it. So it's still going. Good book. So we got the regular cover, we got the Scotty Young variant, and then I'm going to call this the Doc Ock variant because it's awesome. And then the 1 in 50 variant for that there.
1 in 50.
1 in 50.
Ooh.
And then we move on to DC because their new number 1 is Outsiders. And if you're like me and are a fan of Planetary, this is the new Planetary. Batwoman is on the team. Luke Fox is on the team. Lucius Fox is on the team. It's harkens back to Old Planetary, which if you haven't read Old Planetary, you're fine. You're just going to figure out that these guys are searching for mysteries within the DC universe. It's a great first issue. That's going on there. But if you did read Planetary back in the day, John Cassidy drew it, and so he's doing the cover B variant for that there. It also has a 1 in 25 variant for that one there. And then Superman Lost is on issue number 8. We've got the regular cover, and then the 1 in 25 variant for that one there. New number 1, Speed Force, multiple flashes. It's the kids, they get their own story, and good action-packed story. You find out exactly what's going on. Don't need to know much more other than that they're fast. So, first issue there, we got the regular cover, we got the 1 in 25 variant there. Green Lantern, I'm going to say this about a bunch of the DCs this week because they are action-packed. This one is Hal Jordan just doing lots of stuff with his ring, trying to stop Sinestro from blowing up the world, essentially. Great. So, issue regular cover there. We've got the 1 in 25 variant there, and the 1 in 50 variant there. Batman Robin number 3. Shush is back, and she's still trying to kill White Rabbit. And it's, again, lots of action going on in this one. The 1 in 25 Stoko variant is awesome, and then we have the 1 in 50 variant there. Ultimate issue, the last issue of Wildcats, number 12. We've got that one there, and then World's Finest Teen Titans, taking place during the time when the Teen Titans were getting started, and they're still having trouble trusting Robin. Robin makes sure they don't have any trouble trusting him in this one. So yeah, good book. Detective Comics number 1077. It's titled The Crew, and you have a whole new crew getting built up with Jim Gordon going, this is insane, and it's wonderful. So we've got the regular cover there. We have a 1 in 25 Wanted variant, which is awesome, and then the 1 in 50 black and white variant. Mm-hmm. Penultimate issue for Danger Street, the Tom King story. Lots of stuff going on. It was awesome. I love it. It's great. I can't wait to read it all as one big giant chunk.
This one you can actually tell the number.
You can. It's right there. It's amazing. And lots of death going on in this issue.
I was redoing the wall earlier, and when I got to Danger Street, I needed glasses to find all the.
Vigil's on number 6. It's its final issue, and then we have the trade paperback of the week. It's Superman: The War World Saga. It's $60. It has everything from Philip Kennedy Johnson in here. It's massive. Look at this tome. I cannot wait. I'm very tempted to pick this up for myself, but I know Raph will probably get it. And it's his book pick of the week. This one might be mine. This Adventures of Superman John Kent. He's traveling through different dimensions, meeting other Supermen, and bad things happen. It's great. Strange and Unsung All-Stars of the DC Universe visual encyclopedia is fantastic. It is chock-a-block full of insane characters within the DC Universe and their whole stories, and it's wonderful. It's all of $27, but worth it just to have on your coffee table. From Ahoy Comics, Second Coming Trinity, so I'm pretty sure it's the third volume in that. Clear by Scott Snyder.
I feel like a lot of people, we'll get to James Tynion in a second, but I
I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on what Scott Snyder's writing nowadays. This was kind of his beginning run at Dark Horse, like one of his first books.
last year, and it's like the dark side of filters in our lives, like Snapchat
Filters, but like to a crazy extreme. And it's a great detective story. So he did a 3-issue story arc. He's going to do more. He's been writing a bunch of stuff for Dark Horse and IDW, and he's been killing it. So this is an awesome trade paperback for $20. It's going to get a sign on it tomorrow, I can tell you that much. Center of this side of the table, you got all new Firefly hardcover. It's the Gospel According to Jane, Volume 3. Next to it, you've got Coda. That's on number 3. Boom's got a new number 1 called Lotus Land, which is about kind of a world where anti-aging tech is employed worldwide. Someone's trying to bring the system down, and an old detective whose son is kind of tied into the system in an unknown way is trying to take care of that mystery. So that's cool. Boom's been putting out number 1s pretty well lately. Speaking of which, Animal Pound from Boom. This is the Ashcan edition. It's an edition they put out without color in it, with the first half of the first chapter of the book. It's Tom King written. So, sold. It is not an adaptation of Animal Farm. It is more of a modern reimagining of Animal Farm thematically. So, like, no chickens and horses and pigs and whatnot, but cats, dogs, rabbits, everything you find in a pound. It's very smart, probably to a fault, but, like, really well written Tom King wise. I just finished Animal Farm because I saw this was coming out, so I wanted to see what it was all about. Give it a shot. $2. $2 for a new Tom King. And we've got a 1 per store variant for that one too. So virgin cover there. Down below it, we got Miles Davis and the Search for Sound. It is a biographical, very beautifully illustrated book. That's all you need of the life of Miles Davis. So if you're into music biopics, there you go. Speaking of which, Disturbed Dark Messiah was a Opus miniseries in conjunction with the band Disturbed. It's all hellish and weird. We got We Are Scarlet Twilight, number 4 of 4. It's the last of that miniseries. I don't know why the guy dropped it before the last issue, but whatever. Red Sonja's on number 5. Red Light from AWA, new miniseries, 1 of 4. It is sexy. It is an Android. It's an Android red light story, red light district story. It's a bit violent too. I'm not going to lie. Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos is on number 5. But below it, we've got Image on this side of the table. And the big one from Image this week is the Deviant. James Tynion is doing nothing but good things in his comic writing in the past year or 2 years. This is no different. It is labeled and is a Christmas story.
Perfect for the holiday season. Buy one for all of your family members. They'll love it.
It's perfect for the time between Halloween and Christmas. It is absolutely about a mall Santa who murders the elves that he works with. That's oversimplifying it in every way, shape, and form. It's a very queer-centric story. It's a very comic book writer-esque story. One of the central points is that the main character is a comic book writer exploring this serial killer and his deviancy and their sexuality and that kind of thing. It's very, very well written and very, very gross. Great horror comic. Great Christmas comic.
Yeah.
And the Santa makes weird sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So we went long on that because we love Tynion, and this is a fantastic book. Please pick it up and trust us on this one. We've got die-cut variants for it, which is cool. You got cover A under there. Sorry.
It's not cover A. It is different.
There's a lot more carnage. Okay, well, I'm glad I grabbed that. And then 1 in 10 variants, which we all debated about how awesome it was. We got 1 in 25 variants, and then Sean Phillips did the 1 in 50 variant. So Kyle's been drooling over all day.
Oh, a couple days now I've been staring at this.
Below that, we've got a return to Geiger and the Mad Ghost imprint
Ghost
at Image.
Ghost Machine.
Oh,
now.
they changed
They
it.
changed
That's
it.
right.
Yep.
So that's kicking off a whole bunch of new books they just announced too in the most recent previews. That's Gary Frank and Jeff Johns. Can't go wrong. We got covered B for that one, and then 1 in 25 variant. Dutch number 0 is a recollection of the Image mini. Image did a maxi series a couple years ago that had a bunch of short stories connecting in it. This is a recollection of the Dutch short stories in there. We were shorted our copies of G.I. Joe number 301, which is like the worst thing we could have gotten shorted. But we do have the 1 in 10 variant. This is Larry Hama writing it. It's picking up right after number 300 with number 301. If you like one, let us know. We will hopefully get enough cover rates back in to cover it, but we'll do the best we can. I'm sure they'll reprint it. Below that, last issue of Big Game by Mark Millar. So that's issue 5 of 5. And then we got cover B for that one. Time Before Time is on issue number 29. Big thing for Philadelphia, they're crossing over with Spawn and Savage Dragon and the rest of Image. So that's on issue number 31. That comes back there. Jeff Lemire gets us number 3 for Fish Flies. We've got number 4 for The Cull. Spawn's on number 347. And then cover B has Cy Gorilla on it. Something Epic's on number 7. Siphon's on number 1. They're coming back with another mini-series. Below that, we've got Arcade Kings number 5 of 5. I think that wraps it up.
Yep.
Haunted Girls on number 2. The Forge is on number 6. Thank you, Greg Rucka. Love Everlasting, the trade paperbacks on volume 2. And then it is the 15th anniversary of I Kill Giants. So they're doing a handy-dandy little digest-sized format for that one. Couple things near the kid stuff that shouldn't be near the kid stuff, but we ran out of room. You got Earth Divers, number 12, their story arc 1776. Great cover.
It's phenomenal. I didn't see the links.
IDW's got a new bloody sci-fi epic called Ministry of Compliance. Then we've got a new D&D miniseries starting with Fortune Finder. Godzilla Rivals has him versus Mecha Godzilla as a one-shot. One new kid single issue with Looney Tunes number 275. A fantastic stack of our favorite Jeff Brown Star Wars series, but this one's Mandalorian and The Child. And then next to it, you got Action Philosophers, which are happy little stories meant for kids about philosophers. One piece of awesome merchandise besides the stuff Kyle showed you on the counter, Beta Ray Bill. We're not huge pop people, but we're big Beta Ray Bill people. Yeah. So that's fantastic. We got a couple extra. I didn't ask for permission. I think that's it. Yeah. Come in and celebrate our new spongy carpet. We love it. Everything looks really fresh and fantastic in here, and we cannot wait to sell you your comics tomorrow. Right?
Yes.
Correct.
We'll see you guys tomorrow and in a few weeks for Black Friday and a few weeks after that for Christmas party. See y'all then.